right, what's up? Congrats on getting your free nutrition guide. So I want to real quickly go through this so that you understand exactly how to use it and you get the best results possible. So this is the same meal plan we've used for literally hundreds of people to help them lose thousands of pounds. So you'll see here on your very first sheet, you're going to have your protein list, fat list, carb list, and veggie list. All right. You're going to drop down right below that and you'll see you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with these colors surrounding it. So for breakfast, you'll see you have one from the green, one from the blue, one from the orange. So all that means is you're going to come up here and you're going to pick kind of one thing from the green list. It says 1 cup of any veggies except. What I want you to do is avoid these veggies right here. So those veggies are not bad. They're just higher in carbs that until you're really watching your calories, really watching your macros, we want to avoid those for right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on more leafy green veggies because those are lower in calories, higher nutrients, and we make sure that we're getting absolutely everything that we need. And with that being said, following this meal plan, this strictly is not a sustainable change. You can do this for maybe a month or two to really see some awesome results, break some bad habits, but eventually you're going to want to start learning how to add in all those other fruits and vegetables and everything that you need. But this is just kind of a breakthrough meal plan is what it is. And what you can do, you'll see all the recipes that we're going to be going over. With these recipes, these are things that you can add in for the rest of your life. But when you very first start out, if you just stick with these food lists here, that's where you're going to see the absolute best results. But by no means are you going to stick with this for the rest of your life. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. So you're going to pick one veggie. So anything but the foods from this list. So like say 1 cup of spinach, something like that is what you could have. And then 1 protein. So you're going to come up here. You're going to pick one thing from the protein list and then one thing from the carb list, which is orange. That'll be your breakfast. Do the exact same thing for lunch. And then for dinner, instead of having a carb, you're going to pick one thing from the fat list. And then you'll see in between your meals, you're going to have a protein shake. You want your protein shake to give you at least 20 grams of protein and less than 1 gram of sugar. So let's say you don't like protein shakes, you can't find one you like, totally fine. You can come over here to your protein list and pick 1 serving of something off of your protein list, cut that in half, and that will count as your shake instead. I said that a little bit weird, so I'm going to restate that. Go to your protein list, pick half of anything off of there, and that will count as your serving of protein. So let's say instead of a shake, you want to have chicken instead, 3 ounces of chicken breast. And then you can do the same thing later on in the day. And then that's going to complete your day. And you're going to be feeling and looking amazing. So moving on, we have a grocery helper list. So the way that this grocery helper list works is you're going to look here at your protein list. It says 3 pounds of chicken breast. So if you were to have chicken breast as one of your servings of protein for 7 days straight, you're going to need about 3 pounds. Let's say you just love chicken, so you have it for breakfast and lunch every single day. You'll double that and you'll need 6 pounds. So this is going to give you enough for having it 1 time per day for 7 days. So most people rotate their protein. So let's say you have chicken, so you got 3 pounds. It's like, oh, I want to have Greek yogurt. So you come down here, your Greek yogurt, you're going to need 24 ounces, and that'll get you through the week. So hopefully that makes sense. Whatever protein you're going to have per day, or whatever protein you're going to have, if you have it once per day, rather, you're going to need for 7 days, you're going to need however much it says here from the protein list. Fats, you probably have most of them in your pantry already, so you don't need to worry about buying these. But like if you have peanut butter, healthy oils, things like that, you're going to be set to be pulling your fats from the fat list here. Carbs, buy these in small bulk. You don't want to be going to the grocery store 2 to 3 times a week to buy a potato every time you need one. So buy them in sweet bulk. Most of these are going to last you at least a week to 2 weeks without going bad. So instead of buying 1 or 2 sweet potatoes, buy a whole bag of sweet potatoes, and that'll get you set. Instead of buying 1 slice of bread, which I don't know why anyone would do that, buy a loaf of your Ezekiel bread. And then veggies, 3 pounds. 3 pounds of veggies is going to get you through the week and give you every single thing that you need. And then you can come in here and kind of plan out what you want to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Cool beans? All right. So your food is going to be very boring and very hard to eat if you're just eating straight from that list and not adding anything in to flavor it up. So this is huge right here. So you want to be having things like mustard, soy sauce, spices, lemon juice, Splenda, stevia, salt, pepper. All those things are great. You do not want your food to be bland and boring. If it's bland and boring, you won't stick with it. So you want to make sure you're adding these things in. Water. You want to drink 1 ounce of water for every 2 pounds of body weight. Another way to say that that's a little more straightforward is take your body weight divided by 2. That's how many ounces of water you should be drinking in a day. So a 200-pound person should be drinking 100 ounces of water a day, and that's a good ballpark estimate to shoot for. So anyways, drink your water. You can add these different flavorings in to help you get in your water intake. All right. And then after that, you've got this daily meal planner. So if you want to go through and plan out your meals, this gives you 6 weeks worth, because that's how long we typically have our clients do this for. You can plan out your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, check off your shakes, check off your water, so you know you're doing everything right. And then we'll wait for this to load and we'll move down and you're going to find your table of contents. So here's your cookbook. So here's your table of contents with all these amazing recipes that we promised. So the way you use this is super easy. Obviously, you got your ingredients and directions. You want to watch these colors right here. You've got your orange, your blue, and your green. And if you remember up top on the food list, carbs were in the orange, protein was blue, green was veggie. So you can pick from those lists and put your own recipes together, or you can come right here and say, hey, this could be a breakfast or a lunch. So all these first recipes will be your breakfast and lunch. Look at all these delicious recipes. Cauliflower breakfast pizza, blueberry cheesecake, yada, yada, yada. You can go over that on your own time. I just want to finish this out. So there we go. And then you'll get down to these ones that have a yellow, a green, and a blue. Those are going to be your dinners. So that's what you'd have for dinner. Okay. So you get through your 40 plus recipes. And then we got a few extra things here that you're going to love. Shake recipes. So one clarification on these. These are not the shakes, the protein shakes that we talked about in between your breakfast and lunch and your lunch and dinner. These are meals. So if you want to have a shake for a meal, this right here is what you're going to be looking at. So this one is one you could have for breakfast or lunch. This one has the fat in it. And so this is going to be one that you're going to have for dinner if you so choose. Okay. Sauces and dressings can be killer. Super high calories, can totally mess up your day. So these are some calorie-free sauces and dressings that you want to go for when you're putting them on your salad, flavorful add-ins, different things you can have. Now, on the end of this, you've got some awesome guides that are going to help you out. 90-minute meal prep hack, so you can meal prep for the entire week in 90 minutes. Restaurant ordering system. We are all about creating a sustainable lifestyle change. Going out to eat is part of most people's lives. So learning how to go out to eat. You've got your restaurant ordering system here, so you don't totally blow your diet when you go out to eat. Traveling, going on vacations is part of life. So how do we travel on track without blowing it up? You got your different travel tricks here. And then habit forming cheat sheet. Do you want to create new powerful habits? Boom, we got a cheat sheet here for you to be able to do it. How cool is this? And then we've got just like some different frequently asked questions on the challenge. So this is literally a meal plan we used for a challenge that we used to sell for $600. So anyways, you're getting a ton of value here. And then just different questions here. So anyways, you can go through that. I really wanted you to understand exactly how to use the meal plan, how to use the food list. But I promise you, if you stick with this, it'll be hard at first if it's a big adjustment from where you've currently been, but you will feel amazing. You'll start to notice changes in your body. And that's what we're all about, is creating sustainable, healthy changes. All right, you guys have fun with that free nutrition guide, and always reach out to us with any questions.